Hello, honey. Today, I want to talk about why I want you so much. So, I think I already said a lot of reasons previously. It's because I want to have someone to love. It's because I want to have a family. It's because I want to raise a kid that's better than me to prove that I'm not born this terrible. There are like millions of reasons I can think of. But today, I kind of just want to walk you through my whole life and explain to you why I'm so determined to have you. So it's not conclusive, but it explains a little bit more about my thought process. So it actually started with anime. Yeah, as far as I can retrieve back. So Daddy was super obsessed with anime when I was a kid. I think I started watching anime when I was like 8 or 9. Probably not the appropriate age to watch anime, especially without parents' supervision. At that time, like they are like, oh, he's just watching some cartoons. What could go wrong? Plus, now that he's glued to the screen, he doesn't have to bother me anymore, so that we can just go out and party. So yeah, I got exposed to a lot of weird stuff because of anime. I mean, I still like anime, and I want to watch it with you when you are a little bit older. But I think I will make sure we pick the ones that's more kid friendly. Yeah. So anyway, in the not so weird aspect of anime, there is a kind of like genre or like a characteristics of a lot of animes to have like sisters, like little sisters. So they are either cute and loving or sometimes sassy and mischievous, but are still super adorable. So after like watched those animes, I wanted to have one. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I wish I could have a little sister to take care of. So I was the only child in my family, right? China had this like one child policy for a very long time in order to curb the population growth because like we didn't have enough food to eat when we are not so advanced. So most Chinese families only had like one kid at that time. And your grandparents were party animals. I mean, I don't know why I didn't inherit that, but they would go out every night and leave me at home by myself just watching TV. I mean, we didn't have laws that prevent parents from leaving their kids alone. That's just crazy. So, yeah, I felt very lonely when I was a kid. I really wanted to have a little sister to play with me. So, fasting forward 5, 6 years, I gradually realized that, okay, that's not happening. And thinking back, I don't even want that to happen. I actually feel grateful that it didn't happen. Because if it actually happened, things could get really, really, really bad. So, because if that happened, she would have the full ownership of you. And I won't have the kind of power and authority to protect you from her. And you will probably grow up to be as terrible as me and will hate each other. Will constantly fight and belittle each other, wishing each other to go to hell, like what she's doing. So she has a sister, and they hate each other. I really don't know how or what could possibly happen to make her hate her sister that much. Like, they are probably the number one on each other's to die list. It's just amazing. So, I don't want that to happen. And I'm glad it didn't happen. That kind of wish is, like, it's gone. It's out of the window. Okay, so now I get into 14, 15-year old. I hit puberty, kind of, and I started to like girls. I kind rolled over that kind of affection and love into the next hope. which is I'm going to find my soulmate, and I'm going to find the true love. I'm going to find the one, and she will save me from my misery. She'll make me happy. She'll be the reason I can finally feel happiness, and we'll create an actual good family, and we will live happily ever after. Okay, I confess, I probably read too many love stories when I was a teenager. And that kind of like love stories distorted my view of love. I believed there is only going to be the one. Like, there is only one person in this entire world that's meant only for you. You cannot just go out, date someone, find them to be unsatisfactory, and then find a better one. And after you've tried enough or realized, okay, that's probably the best you can get, and then you just settle and get married and call it a day. No, that's not how love's supposed to work. That's not true love. True love has to be something like very, very special, like either by some sort of grand event or you be with someone for a very long time and you realize that the person to be the missing puzzle that just fits you perfectly. And there is a moment where you just snap and you realize, okay, she's the one. Like there is no one could possibly be more perfect than her. And then you lock in for life. Then you start making a move. Then you fall in love. And you get married. And you live happily ever after. So, yeah, that's what I imagined would happen when I was a teenager. I'm sorry to break this to you, but that's not how real world works. I wish I could have realized this sooner. I mean, please still have hope. True love exists. Like these type of love do exist. It's just that they are very, very, very rare. You have to be really, really, really lucky to have them. There is a reason why love stories are so popular, because you don't normally get it in real life. They only belong to the main character. And most people are not the main character. I mean, I believe you'll be the main character, but don't think you're a main character, because if you think you're a main character, then you most likely are not the main character. So, yeah, still have hope. I believe you'll be lucky enough. And even if you are not, by any chance, I think the hope and dream itself is still sweet and enjoyable. Yeah, like I don't regret having that kind of belief at all. That kind of hope is exactly what I needed in order to make my otherwise boring life a little bit more tolerable. I just wished I could have like lowered my expectation a tiny little bit instead of waiting for the snap that just never comes.